chunks than the ones that we see here. There's all sorts of different map layouts that they use, and they just randomly kind of puzzle them together. So this whole thing could have been completely different, but again, these are the various types of chunks that you'll see placed together, and we'll see that kind of as we continue as well. We shall. All right. Oh, I was about to skip it. We'll let this play.
Soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones.
King Leoric is not a happy soul. Oh, Cain. Don't you worry. I love how the skeletons sometimes, before they engage you, they just kind of hop up and down. It is hilarious. Let's see if this guy does it. What is he? See, what is he doing? Okay, congratulations. It took you half an hour to do that. Dummy. All right, let's get some cleave action here on since there's multiple. And beautiful. Wonderful. All right, Cain.
Thank you, but why did you risk yourself for me?
I have need of your knowledge, Deckard Cain. Leah will be happy that you live.
Right.
It is wonderful to hear that Leah is well.
Deckard, you so old. Man, oh man, so old. All right, now we gotta listen to these conversations. Here we go.
Uncle, you're alive.
Thanks to you and your friend here.
Time is running short. What can you tell me of the Fallen Star?
Not much, I'm afraid, though the prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
Wonderful. What's next,
The
Deckard?
Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
A sad tale, but I seek the Fallen Star, and he stands in my way.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Haedrig. He knows of its whereabouts.
All right, well, you know, please let me know, guys, that this dialogue stuff is actually interesting for you, because you know what? It is boring the crap out of me so much. All right, while we're doing the exploring stuff, I should also show you guys the little vendors we got here. So here's the miner.
I worked my hands to the bone.
You can see a whole bunch of stuff for sale available, some armor pieces, all sorts of jazz. I don't really necessarily know that's anything that I would be using. Yeah, not necessarily. And then some miscellaneous stuff. You can see their scroll of identity. And there's one more, actually, vendor over here. And he is the collector. And again, just selling kind of more of the same. This is focused on the casters as opposed to the melee characters, however. And then some scroll of identity action. All right, time to talk to Haedrig, the blacksmith.
Blacksmith, Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. That's my wife. She's locked.
What is that creeper doing? Why are you standing there?
To put them all down.
Why is his collar popped?
Thank you.
Why is his collar popped? Frickin' unbelievable. Who let the Jersey Shore in Diablo 3, huh? Sick of this crap. All right, so let's go ahead and work our way through here. Oh, there we go, some cleave in action. Actually useful there because I hit multiple guys. So far, there's been so much single target action that it's been pointless.
Haedrig, help me.
All right, you sicko. See ya. Haedrig?
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Haedrig Aemon.
Haedrig, I need the letter.
Why'd you stop the conversation there, huh? That was rude. What do I got? New active skill slot. Beautiful. Okay, good. Is this where I pick up leap attack? Yes, it is. I love leap attack so much.
The bridge is clear.
All right, so time for some exploring. Here is another example. Set path, all right? There is going to be somewhat of a winding to this path, but it's going to end up dead set here. So that is the aspect of this area. Again, we're looking at these outside storyline areas. You can see so far the total map and how they're, you know, they're pretty consistent. They're more or less the same. But once more, it's a dungeon that we looked at. But besides that narrow path, there'll be a kind of a thin area over here that has randomization chances, and there's actually a pretty big area that's encompassing all over here, and that's all randomized as well. So before I straight shoot myself up to where I need to go, the Cemetery of the Forsaken, we'll explore kind of the whole center and left-hand side. We will go ahead and do that. All the while utilizing the badassness that is leap attack. So badass. Not gonna pick up that crap. And what are you doing? I thought I took care of you and all your friends. Yes, I see that pack over there. Just checking here first. I'm gonna check this corner. I'll be back over there at some point. Let me fix that map. There we go. Okay. There we go. I'll just take some of this damage. Don't really care. No. Not much. Let's see if I get a little bit of a killing streak here. I think I have that option. Is there anything else? Anyone else? There it is! Ah, just barely missed the timing there. Could have kept it up, get some more bonus XP. It's alright. It's alright. Worse things have happened. Alright, let's keep going here. That's why I gotta keep moving if I want to really chain those killing streaks together. It's only those randomized events, and actually we can take a look at that in this video as well. In our exploration video extraordinaire, we'll take a look at the randomized events that are available through those crypts. You've got the Jar of Souls randomized event. There's also the Ghostly Woman randomized event. So those two things, we have that opportunity to get one or the other. We'll see which one we get in this particular playthrough. And yeah, but from what I've noticed, you either got one or the other. So actually, if you're attempting to kind of participate in that challenge video that I made, then you're going to want to just keep checking those crypts. And if you don't get one or the other, then just kind of bug out and reset, try again. All right, 25% magic and gold find is what I got from that shrine. And beautiful. Wonderful, beautiful, excellent. Fantastic. All right, I'm just gonna keep on I'm gonna hug on the edge here, and then we'll go through the middle. I wish I had a weapon throw right now, actually. That'd be nice, because that way I could stay in combat there and hit those guys across the way. All right, so this is where it kind of is gonna get along that set path area. So there we go. You can see right now we are right outside those crypts. So as I mentioned, it was kind of a straight shot with a little bit of a windy path. But we are gonna keep exploring and hit that center of the map and see what's there. Because this is an exploratory video. Might be able to keep this one up, actually. This is exciting. Come on, get it. There we go. Fuck, I can't get over though. I need weapon throw. I need a range to keep up those. My gap closer is on way too much of a cooldown for me to keep up these killing streaks. It's too bad, isn't it? Yeah, whatever, dude. Whatever. All right, 25% experience shrine. I haven't noticed any actual gain for that. Here we go, some molten minions. So these guys, molten dudes, will explode upon death. Well, there'll be a fiery ball that comes out. So just you want to make sure that you avoid that is all. Like that bad boy right there. Just make sure you avoid that and you're all set. Let's keep doing this exploration thing here. Looks like we got a little camp there over in the left. There's the blacksmith's apprentice. Zombies, why are you chilling out around him this whole time? Got nothing better to do? Pathetic. It looks like my inventory is full, actually. So why don't we go ahead and salvage a bunch of stuff Make sure nothing's an upgrade. Doesn't look like it. Nope, 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 nope. Wow, I picked up so many friggin' whites. That was a mistake. Or grays. Whatever we want to call them. Let's get all that stuff worked down into the basics there. Get rid of this stuff too. That's no good. All right. Wonderful. And let me take a look up here. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a camp. It was just the light from the road. Get this. Uncover or discover all this black area. Rock pile, anything? Nada. And there it is. Here we go, some plague guys. We'll see a little bit of a smoke cloud after they die. Walk through it and get that health globe. Oh, yes, moon physics. Bam, right there on the other side of the tree. That was funny. I'm telling you, it's Hammer of the Ancients and the leap attack that really... Here we go, watch this. This is going to be awesome. Like that. It's not really an event, but it's kind of like one. It's pretty neat. First time I discovered that, I thought that was so cool. Level 7! Look at that. Weapon throw! Yes, 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 yes. Let me get rid of Hammer of the Ancients. Pick up weapon throw. Alright, this is going to let me chain those kills together. Don't expect outside of events like Chain of... like Soul of Jars, at least here in the beta. Outside of those events, you're not going to really break 100 kills. I mean, it's possible, but I've had a hard time finding areas where it's even possible, let alone attempting it. There just aren't that many giant packs of mobs outside of those huge events typically. So, all right, let me see what we got here. Let's see if we can get some chain kills actions over here. Let's see. And do we have another big pack anywhere close? Not really, huh? Oh well. Oh well, let's go pick up these guys here. Yeah, I know. I know, you just love exploding and sending out all these little stupid worms to chase me. I know all about it. Oh, I missed it? No, that was in time. The game's just bad. It's the game's fault, not mine. Always. That's how it works. Correct? Correctamundo. And I will be losing it. I will be missing out though on the hilarious bash launches, but that's all right because weapon throw is going to be pretty solid for chain kills, getting those bonus XP. Oh, yeah, sweet! It's a big pack. So this is the kind of stuff that you really want to work with to try to chain those kills together. This is exactly it. But I just don't know if there's anything else over here. I don't think there is. Oh no! See what happens when you miss? Super fail. I'm really, you know what I am looking forward to? Weapon throw in PvP. I see that as being very strong. Very, very strong. Incredibly high damage too. 210% weapon damage on weapon throw. Plus you've got that 50% snare with it for 4 seconds. Alright, so there's the full exploration of that area. So as I mentioned, windy path, whoop, leading right up there to the Crypts area, but then there's all that randomization that took place all along the fringe of that. And let's go. Alright, so now it's time to take a look here at the cemetery. There's 4 possible locations for these crypts to spawn. This is one of them. In fact, many times one of the crypts is here. I don't know, it just happens to not be here at this time. Many times there will be one of the crypts available there. I'm gonna do that exploring thing in this area. So there's the crypt spawn location. There's one of them. And you know what, I'll just go in there for now because I am going to be coming back out to explore the other 2. So there's always going to be 3 defiled crypts in the Cemetery of the Forsaken. There's always 3 of them. They're just one of the possible spawn locations is the one that I showed you. So since it's not there, it will be in the other available 3 because there's a total of 4 possible spawn locations for these crypts. And once we go through this map, I'll also show you. All right, so here's one of the randomized events. So this time I did not get the Jar of Souls event. I got this one, the Ghostly Woman. So yeah. So that's going to involve me. Let me check the other side first, though. Actually, no, it's no point. I can just. No point. Let me hold off on those guys to start this event here. Whoops, what am I doing? Okay. So typically it seems like they expect you to hit these one at a time. I just activate all three at a time. I just go from one to the other and hit up all three. That way we get as many skellies as possible out. Now this event doesn't have as much possibility as the event as the Jar of Souls event. There just aren't as many possible guys to kill, unfortunately, but it's fine. I'll do what I can with what I have, you know what I mean? Just gonna work through these guys really quick. And then just keep on moving. Try to keep up the rage for the fury for now, so that I can one-shot people that are far away. There we go. Let's see, I think we should be able to get around like 40 or 50 here. I think that's all that's really available though. Yeah, look at that, 40. Yeah, it's alright. Not the greatest. The Jar of Souls one is really the best one I've seen so far for chaining up those kills. Let's see what we get out of this. Anything worthwhile? Eh, not really. Nothing that's going to be good for me. But we do have the exit to this area. And was there something still left over there that I didn't check? Just don't think I looked down here. So this is one of the crypts. Yep, looks like there's some more. Oh, here we go. Treasure Goblin. Dropping his treasures for us to steal. Just gotta make sure you keep up with him, otherwise he drops a portal. Yeah, weapon throw. Takes you out. Great. Alright. What do we got here? Frozen guy. So he's going to explode in a fiery orb, as well as his minions there, as you see. A fiery? What am I talking about? It is a ice orb. And then that's that. So fairly small crypt area. All of the additional crypts besides the one that you actually need are kind of that way. Let's take a look at the other two. Just go ahead and exit this way. Did I pick up a ring? Is that gonna be any good? No. Magic Find ring. I'll hold on to that. I will be doing some Magic Find runs at some point.
The search continues.
Just gonna try to get as much Magic Find gear as I can and see what we can get for drops. Illusionist guys, you can see again splitting up once they get low. What's the Ring of the Lion gonna be actually? What is that gonna be? 6 attack. It's probably not gonna be enough. Let's find out though. Yeah, it definitely drops my DPS pretty hard. So you can see that the 2 to 4 damage is so much better than like the minimum attacks and any plus attack even. Well, unless it was like something ridiculous. Reduced damage taken. Good. Yes, this is a much slower paced Let's Play, as you can clearly see. Look how long this is taking in comparison to the other ones. To get any sort of progress. That's just the way it is when we're doing these, taking it easy. Teleporter, look, these guys just go everywhere. They just spam everywhere when you initially move up on them. Arcane Enchanted. So there's the guys that drop the Hydras. And you're gonna see here. I wanna see if it's every time they're hit. Or if it's just periodic. Like I'm not, see, I didn't hit him there. I'm not gonna hit him. I wanna see. Alright, so are you gonna spawn a Hydra since I'm not touching you? No? Okay, so I hit him. And no, oh, there's a Hydra. Good. I hit him again. Is there another Hydra? Nope. So it seems pretty random. because I just hit him twice in a row and there was no additional Hydra. But once upon death, watch this. Crazy fast Hydra coming out. Look at that. Much, much quicker than the normal attack. Than the normal attack speed of that Hydra. Saw someone over here. That's painful. We're gonna keep on going though, see what we can see. This actually might be it. Might be the right area. Nope, I lied. Before we leave though, let me show you, actually that's nothing, that's a dead end, as you can see. Alright, good, so now it's time to move on to the correct crypt. So again, as you can see, there are three crypts, only one of them is the one that you need when you are looking for Leoric's crown. Looks like it's gonna be this one this time. Right over here. So those are the four possible locations. 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one's over here. And that'll be randomized where they are, and what one is actually the one you need. Will be randomized within that randomization. Ravenous dead. Let's check down here. Shouldn't be anything. The room's gonna continue to the left-hand side, maybe a little bit. It doesn't always. Sometimes it closes off. Frozen guys here. Why am I missing them too?
Not enough fury.
Not enough fury. Sword of Angels. Is that any good? One hand 7.7. Nope, I got better. 10 plus. Actually, let's dump this stuff out here. Let's get rid of this stuff. Why don't I have gloves on? The F? Oh no. Why don't I have gloves? I swear I had legendary gloves. I swear I had legendary gloves. Alright. Well, once I find the Chancellor's Tomb, we'll be heading back to town, and I need to do some investigative work here. Picked up Ground Stomp. I suppose I can replace Leap Attack with that. Don't really want to, but I do want to show you guys all this stuff, so here's Ground Stomp. Get some stunning going on. I'm so slow with that Leap Attack, though. I need that gap closer. You know? Oh, why am I not reading it to you guys? Alright. 20 Fury, cooldown is 12 seconds. Shake the ground and inflicting 30% weapon damage to all enemies within 12 yards and stunning them for 3 seconds. Got a 3-second stun. Damage isn't through the roof, only 30%, but it's something, right? It's some damage. And that's all we can really ask for. It's just some damage plus the utility. Not going to be too greedy here. Alright, obviously that's the connecting area, so the Chancellor's Tomb will be down here. Correctamundo. There's a good place to do it. There you go, nice little 3-second stun. Whoa, I'm so concerned about my gloves. I swear I had some legendary gloves. And I'm also wondering, of course, where this fallen tooth came from. It leads me to believe that I salvaged them. Aw, Joey.
I am on the right path.
That's sad. That's a sad story. Here's this idiot. You can skip him if you're trying to do speed runs by just clicking behind him. I'll go ahead and give him a run for his money, though. Yeah, look at that damage from that weapon throw. Well, there's some crappy gloves for now until I find what's happened to my other ones or what I did to them. Let's go, LadyBarb. Oh, here we go. Not always a group of guys in here. Sometimes, though. Take out that summoner. Those guys summon additional dudes, so taking them out quickly is advantageous indeed. Let's see a little... What are you doing? There you are. Alright. So here's Leoric's crown, my stone of recall. First, let's check the 2 corridors, one on either side here. Should be one over here, and that's leading up, up, up. But anything on the other side? Maybe a rare enchanted monster? Maybe a chest? Who knows? Maybe nothing. It was. Time to go home. Stone of recall. Alright, so. Freaking A. Did I get rid of them? I really must have. Maybe I didn't have them. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to stop talking about it. Don't care.
You found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. Ah, it needs repair. Should be no problem.
Alright, so repair it up.
Work again.
Let's make our way back out.
There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
Then follow
Shouldn't
me.
he be shouting now since I'm so far away?
There is deadly work to be done, and I
We must
will
have
need your
headsets or
arms.
something to
I
communicate.
have grave news. Your apprentice is dead.
Hope for the worst and you will not be disappointed. Thank you for the news.
Leoric's crown has been reforged.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
I will crush him and find the fallen star.
That's my girl. I will crush him and find the fallen star. Alright, so I'm stuck with a pretty crappy glove because I got rid of my good one and this one's not unlocked to level 13. Actually, why don't I just craft myself? I should be able to craft myself something. Some leather gloves here. There we go. Let's get this. Let's see what we get here. Do some crafting action. Casting speed. Burr. Nope. Magic find as well. Casting speed, gold for monsters. Actually, it's sitting with casting speed, isn't it? Of course it is. I'm an idiot. All right. Well, let me get something besides that then that I like for that random attribute. Magic items. No. Come on. Experience? Not really. I want damage. Please, please, please. 2% magic find. Give up. 11 critical hit damage. Yes. Let's take that, shall we? As opposed to the 6 precision, actually. Let's see how that one. Let's see how that looks. All right. So precision is crit chance. We have precision increases crit hit chance by 4.47, and they got a 50% bonus there. Let's take a look here. Switch this up. So this is already decreasing my basic attack by 0.20, and the crit also drops. So I don't want those gloves, and I'm just going to keep those ones that I found. Wow. All that for nothing. All right, let's keep up that exploration. Let's keep on going. All right, so this area is what we expect it to be. You can see Leoric's passage. So this is where I came up through. Initially, remember, I came through this door. I saved Decker Kane over here. And now I can go down into that area. And this is where we're actually going through this ornate door. No, not ornery door. It's not an angry door. It's an ornate door. It's decorative, rather. Quite decorative. Alright, so here is where we're going to see some more of the dungeon randomization. So what you can expect now are various chunks placed together. And once I go through that full exploring of Cathedral Level 2, I'll show you kind of the various chunks and how they look. So again, you can have an idea of how the areas will play out as well. And then that's going to move us into Cathedral Level 3, which is relatively short. That's where you actually get the that's where you get your follower. And then after that, Cathedral Level 4, which is actually the most difficult to figure out because it's very large and there's a lot of those randomized rooms placed together. That was always the hardest area for my speedruns and always where I got caught up the most. Like, without a doubt, that area is where I got consistently caught up because there was just so many random rooms placed together. There's just a much greater frequency of that. But we'll keep up this exploring train. We'll keep it rolling. And yes, for the love of God, tell me in the comments if you liked sitting for that story. I don't know what it is. It just bores the crap out of me. Not that I don't like the story, but I always just like, you know, I want to play. I just want to play. I don't want to listen to NPCs talk ever. And, you know, because of that, as amazing BioWare games are fantastic.